Alright.
Sorry, sirs. I'm on duty. I can't help you.
I'm gonna talk to him right now. Let's go give that guy his pen. Hello, Dum-Dum.
I'm gonna kill my brother.
Hey, brother. Lucky for you that they caught you before I rearranged your dirty little rat's fate.
You've been lucky.
Come here, Ben.
Well,
You have what you wanted, your precious pen.
you seem annoyed, Mr. Holmes. I would even go so far as to say terribly worried.
Why should you care, Mr. Shieldman? Let's talk about that poison.
I am not talking about you in the grip of natural emotions found in ordinary people who are confronted by the inexplicable. But as for Mr. Holmes, you are embarrassed, aren't you? Are you
What?
hiding something?
That is enough, Shieldman.
You have kept your word. Therefore, I will keep mine. At this moment, the poison which so interests you isn't finished yet. Its maker is encountering great difficulties in attaining the desired results.
What is the end result?
Now, Mr. Holmes, the end result of any science, as Descartes once said, to become the master and owner of nature. Here we are talking about human nature, of course. And the creator's problem isn't so much the mixture as the durability of his creation.
Oh.
What do you mean?
You see, this poison was made using rare but very volatile short-living compounds, which means that it is only possible to produce small quantities, which most importantly do not keep for a long time. Conceiving such a product in a laboratory especially built for the purpose could be achieved by any good chemist. But recopying this alchemy on another scale and keeping it ready at any moment, observing the particular conservation and storing conditions that a substance of this type requires, well, that would need a genius. I doubt if the creator of this mixture would be capable.
And you would be, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Luckily, you are going to spend the rest of your life in prison.
Luck is cyclical. It always comes around again, sooner or later. As far as I am concerned, I have the feeling that the cycle is going to be very short.
Holmes, it sounds to me as though this Shieldman is
Yep.
implying that an escape attempt will be made.
Yes, we must go and warn the director.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Bring on those brothers, help them out. Hello, sir.
It is out of the question that your bastard is named Patterson.
Uh-oh.
Very well. You refuse to reveal the father to me. Well, then go and join him. I'm not stopping you.
I can't.
Director, you will have to postpone this small family reunion. We believe that a serious scheme is afoot. We must act without delay.
You're not thinking of...
Yes, Shieldman's words leave no room for doubt. It seems that he is planning an escape attempt. We strongly advise you to search his cell.
Do you really believe that he's hiding something? Because I must make an official report and have a legitimate reason for doing a search.
Director, if this prison is still in operation, it is solely because of its reputation. Think of the consequences of an escape. It would be closed at once. And what post do you imagine would be offered to the person deemed responsible?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. No one will escape from Westgate under Patterson. I will order an immediate search of Mr. Shieldman's cell.
Chief Warden James reporting. The search of prisoner Hans Shieldman's cell has been carried out. No suspicious items were found.
Thank you, Chief James. I feel better now. Without wishing to offend you, Mr. Holmes, I am glad that you were mistaken.
If I'm not mistaken, we've nothing more to do here. Shall we go, Holmes?
There's just one more thing for me to see, Watson.
What's that?
Mr. Holmes, sorry to interrupt you, but Miss Jenny wishes to see you alone.
What?
She's waiting for you in her office.
Sherlock's the
Please,
daddy.
Watson,
How did you know?
wait for me in the guard's room. I won't be long.
Mm-mm.
What an extraordinary gentleman that Sherlock Holmes is. You must have had lots of adventures with him.
Oh, yes, dozens.
Thought he was infallible. But there wasn't anything out of the way in the rat killer's cell. Could he have been mistaken?
I must admit,
Warden Brighton, in my office immediately. That's an order.
the director seems furious.
Yes. It must be important for him to order Brighton to leave his post.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
Did you hear that?
Who is
Yes,
that?
that's not normal. I've never heard Finch shout like that.
But why doesn't O'Sullivan sound the alarm?
Follow me, Mackenzie. Let's go and have a look.
Uh-oh.
I'll come with you.
No, Dr. Watson, you're not allowed in. Wait for me here.
Very well.
Hey, but the grill is blocked, Chief.
We've been locked in. And that smoke, it's
Uh-oh.
coming from below. O'Sullivan, can you hear us?
Sully,
That boy did
you alive?
something.
Answer us, Sully.
What's going on? Can I help you?
Sound the alarm in the guard room. That should unblock the door. Be quick. O'Sullivan might be in danger.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
The door is locked, and I can hear shouting and crying. We're in the middle of some family drama, so there's no chance of them hearing me.
Uh-oh.
Locked.
Hey, what are you waiting for to sound the alarm, Doctor?
It's impossible. It's been damaged. I'll run and warn the director.
No, Doctor. Our priority is to save O'Sullivan. Go ahead through the visitors' corridor. See if he answers your call.
Very well.
Take the keys. They're in our room.
Keys. Got him. Let's go.
Locked.
There he is.
O'Sullivan, can you hear me? O'Sullivan, answer me.
Yes, I'm here. Quick, get me out of here. The Flints have escaped, and they are fighting like dogs. Help!
That's that guy.
It's a catastrophe.
That's not Flint.
It doesn't work.
Useless! This door is blocked by the timer, but not the one below. Give me the keys, quickly!
That's no Sullivan.
I've got the keys, Doctor. Thank you.
Follow me, Watson. We must repair the alarm.
Finally, there you are, Holmes.
I'm going to turn on the system. Watson,
How would
you
he
make
not
sure
know
of the
that wasn't the
contact.
guard?
I hope that this isn't dangerous.
What do I gotta do? Oh, it's like Frogger.
It works.
It's like Frogger. You gotta get in the little middle part.
It's open. Let's go down.
Be careful. From what your colleague said, the flints are out.
We are trained for this sort of situation. And we're armed.
Come and help us, Watson.
It's not the Flints, it's that other guy. How could he not tell his voice?
Everything is back to normal. Thank you for your help, gentlemen.
It was a pleasure.
But where is O'Sullivan? He's no longer here. He must have gone out through the visitors' entrance.
Yes, and he must be pleased to have gotten out of the basement.
Good. We must now check all the cells. It's the procedure in case of an
How
alarm.
could Watson be so
We'll come and
stupid?
help you.
O'Sullivan's in the other
You are
guy's cell.
evidently fond of wasting time, my dear fellow. Rejoin me at the reception when you've finished.
The grate is open. This is alarming. He's fine where he is, under the cover, still.
How can he sleep with all this noise?
I'll admit it's not normal. Perhaps the smoke has poisoned him. I'd better take a look.
Be
So
careful, Doctor.
Sullivan.
He is dangerous.
O'Sullivan,
It's impossible. He was with us only a few moments ago. Or else...
Or else it wasn't O'Sullivan.
My God. He's escaped. The rat killer has escaped.
Because Watson's dumb butt. Good job, Watson. Oh, yeah. Watson, he's not too bright, is he?
Holmes, there you are. Hans has escaped. I fear that this inquiry is a bitter defeat for us.
Not at all, my dear fellow. Quite the contrary. Follow me.
Did he want him to escape? Oh, that Holmes. He's always
Why
one
the
step
devil have you
ahead.
brought me behind the prison?
We have an appointment, Watson.
Did he let him out? Maybe he let the scientist out. Let's go see who our appointment is worth. Or who it's with. Did I say worth? Who our appointment is with. I think it's with
Look who is waiting
the
for us.
scientist.
Shieldman, I'll go back and alert the guards.
Calm down. He's harmless.
But what is he doing here? Why hasn't he run away?
Because I asked him not to.
Are you telling me that you helped him to escape?
Quite so, as he wouldn't have been able to do so alone.
But how? And why? He's a dangerous madman. Holmes, you've made me an accomplice in this escape. You owe me some explanation.
And you will have them. But my priority for the moment is to remove our new friend to a safe place. I won't be long, but I must go alone. I'll rejoin you later. Just give me your next destination.
Very well. I suppose you know what you're doing.
How could you doubt it? Here, take the notes. They will help you when you write up the account of our visit to Westgate. So, where do I find you?
Ooh. Prison break. Trusty comrade is always of use. Well done. And yet one got away. They could be quite a bit of gamer score for all of these. Look at that, 50 gamer score for stuff, for lots of different stuff. Huh. Ooh, that must be the last one. 150 gamer score. Nice.
The next step of our investigation should take place in the Whitechapel area.
Good. Go then, and I'll rejoin you there.
Okay. Holmes' notes regarding the way that he helped Hans Schulman to escape from prison are so extraordinary that I feel it'd be better to transcribe word for word the conversation we had afterwards regarding this matter. I felt the impatience in my friend's look. However, he delayed relaying to me the details of his incredible achievement. He began by telling me about Hans Schulman's fountain pen. This is what he said. The key to the escape was actually Hans Schulman's fountain pen. I discovered a note inside Schulman's locker. I can quote it to you from memory. Whoever is smart enough to open this case should know that a couple of drops of my masterpiece are mixed together with the ink inside the pen's reservoir. If you are reading this note, it means that I am in a tight spot, so understand that my special ink will temporarily destroy the will of anyone it touches. Therefore, you will have a few precious seconds during which you can shape the subject's will. If you recognize my genius, use this knowledge to get me out of the embarrassing situation that I am undoubtedly in. Schulman had left this instrument for his future escape inside a case secured by a devious combination. That way he could ensure that none of the prison staff would find it. Other than a well-informed friend, understanding this, I decided to play along with him, but with a double game of my own. I would help him to escape, but I would also keep him under control by using his own creation on him. I led Schulman to commence the game by giving him his pen, and then I started to advance my pawns. My first move was to persuade the director that it was necessary to search the cell. I therefore passed the ball into Schulman's court by giving him the opportunity with Warden James. He did not waste it. He coated the bars of his cell with the poisoned ink, and Warden James, whose hands were contaminated, was under his control for a few seconds. He discreetly and quite simply ordered James to give him the keys. The ball was then back in my court. Now I had to find a way of neutralizing Warden O'Sullivan, who was to be the basement guard, as we discovered when we found Miss Patterson's duty sheet. I must admit that the young warden helped me enormously by asking me to sign the prisoner's visitor book. Absorbed in the tale, I went over the chronology of the events in my mind. I remarked that Holmes had already signed the visitor's book before giving Schulman his pen. He replied in the most annoyed tone, "Exactly, I anticipated it, and it was because of that I managed to get a step ahead in my game with Schulman. I was leading the race, and all the while he believed it to be the other way around. Schulman did not suspect that I already used his poison, and thought that O'Sullivan's being asleep was a godsend. He therefore was not suspicious about the letter of reference that he found inside the warden's pocket." Holmes then returned to the point at which he had broken from his tale to point out to me the lack of pertinence to my remark. Is that it? Point out to me the lack of pertinence to my remark. I guess that's it. Whitechapel. Jack the Ripper. Alright, so I guess we're gonna be on our alone or by yourself.